Okay, good morning everyone. Today we're going to do a color session. Going to be working on my 3 squirrel riders, messengers that I started a while back as far as coloring. It's being done in Photoshop, and right now, as you can see, I've got the flats, and I had started working on the sky. So let me just, one thing I forgot to do. And let's see here. Okay, that didn't work. I thought I had this all worked out. This is what happens when you're still new. Come on. Okay, there. Happens when you're still new. And let's mute that. And ay, Gene. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm glad. So professional. Okay. Well, let's see. I've got one. Okay, good. Now, I've said in a different video about how I like to do the flats first and then more or less lock them up, the original layer, so there's something that you can highlight or use the select tool, and even if after you have done all your mixing and blending and you have all these different tones and highlights, you still have a mass that's the same shape that you can go and select if you need to work on it again. It's a really good, quick way. So you want to duplicate that layer. Okay, and then take off. But still make sure that your transparencies are locked so that you're not, going outside the line. Okay. And let's soften that up. That dark. Maybe a little bit more. Now, one thing I'm noticing that I didn't when I first did this, and now I want to stop because, alright, where did my, is that, if you notice, my shadows are actually on the underside of the clouds, but I'm showing that it's sunrise, and so I need to figure out how I'm going to fix that. I suppose what I could do, I want to see something really quick here. Go to this line. What Are you printing something? Oh, how weird. It's, for some reason now, it's printing out that recipe that you tried to print out a couple days ago for the meatloaf. That was last week. I bet you that. Okay, the brain, the interface is really off. Oh, that's weird. Well, it's not your fault. Alright, so I want to see. Now, it's not going to stay like this because I'm going to go back. I usually save the colorizing of the line work until later, but seeing as how I mucked this up, I want to get a better idea of what I am doing. Oh, okay. Maybe I will. Alright, and then so then you'd want to do that. Maybe. Alright. Let's get need to harden that back up. All the way, please. All right. So I'm going to leave the color on those outlines for right now and lock it so that I don't accidentally hit it again, and use that as kind of my guide for the rest of my color work on the clouds, because I can use that. All right. Back. Oh wait, I don't need to do that again because I already have my transparency locked. So you don't need to reselect it again. And yep, nope. Come on, one more. Oh, okay, good. Now, since I want this to be depicting a sunrise versus a sunset, one of the things you learn in painting class is that to distinguish between the two, because even though they have similar color sets, usually sunsets are warmer, so they've got a lot more reds, oranges, yellows, and while sunrises have that, those colors are usually blue shifted a little bit. Sunrises are more blue, sunsets are more red. And that's kind of what at least that's what they taught me in painting class. It's not to say that those colors aren't in there, but the underlying color that's coming through should be blue. So as you can see, that's why one of the reasons why I started with blue. A little too much there. Oh, let's see, let's move that. Can I move it down here? Will that get in the way? Oh, I hate it when it does that. Do not like it when it latches. And okay. Yeah. Come back orange. And so let's put a little purple in there. And let's do some mixing here. Oh, something's taking up a lot of memory. Oh, that's because that's a little too big. That's why. Alright. Now, it couldn't be because I'm streaming and have two big processing things going on, 2 or 3. Couldn't be that. Let's save. Is my scanner running? No? Okay. Oy vey. Photoshop wants to be temperamental today. Usually this process is much faster. No, it's my processing power. When I have too much running, Photoshop starts acting wonky. Or has a tendency to start acting wonky. Not always. And I notice it when I start noticing it when I'm blending. And I can't even see my cursor anymore. It's gone. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's really slowed down. Okay. I'll just have to do the best I can. Let's get in there a little bit more. Oh, you know what? It also could be my resolution. Oh, that's why. I'm at 12,000 DPI. I thought I had turned this down. One of the reasons I'll scan that high is I want to get all the detail from the pencil and line work. But usually when I go to color, I'll turn it down to a print value so 300 dpi, and I didn't do that before starting the color work, so it has slowed Photoshop down a lot, especially when, like I was saying, you can really see it when you're either trying to save or trying to blend. And usually my blending tool does a much better job than what it's doing right now. So I'm shrinking it real quick, and then we'll get back to it. Now sometimes Photoshop will just do that on its own. For some reason, it's temperamental. I have CS4, so I don't have the latest version. And then I have to restart my computer, and sometimes I'll lose my outlines on my my drawing tool. Oh no, that's too big. Where's my? There we are. Let's see. Much better. Oh yeah, there we go. Woohoo! All right, blend, blend, blend. And I've said in my other coloring video, this is my. If I had to only keep one extra brush beyond the basic set that comes with Photoshop, it would be my blending brush. I found it years ago, and I've never been able to find it out on the net since. And it's been the perfect blending tool, and it gives you such a painterly blending that I've not seen in other tool sets. So I try to keep multiple copies on multiple drives and multiple folders, so that should my computer crash, I will not lose it. Okay. Which purple am I using? Okay, I wasn't using that one. Alright. So. And then let's put in some normal blue. And one thing I probably should do is have it available on my website, so that if any of you want to download it, you can. I just gotta, one of those things I keep meaning to update. But if you are interested in the tool, in the brush, I will be happy to email it to me, or email it to you. So just send me a message and I'll be happy until I can get it up on the website. I will be happy to share it. Save. Now, I've got kind of my blues more or less where I want them. So I'm going to create another layer on top of that. And this time I am definitely going to select the big areas here because I want to do my lighter colors on top of that, and then it's sort of like oil painting where you're doing it in thin washes kind of thing. It's kind of the thought process behind it of what I'm doing here. And then let's Control H. Alright. So let's once again go back to the orange. And again, building that color. Building your tones. Now see, I'm really liking this one the little guy right up here. And let's go up one so it's a little brighter. Now normally I would do the actually let's just do that. Let's go to here and screen. Let's see what happens here. Sunrise. Keep saying sunset. Boy. Time is up. Okay. Got till about 8:30, 8:40, and then I'll have to log off again and start getting ready for day job. Now I'm going to put some red in here, just a little bit. So let's do normal. Take that down to 10%. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's start putting in some yellow. Just a little, because the sun hasn't fully come up. It's just poking out. Poke, 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 poke. adventure. Let's get the undersides of these lovely little puffies. Oh wow, it's really, really windy out there. That wind has not stopped. In fact, it looks like it's even gotten worse. It's funny, I had another tornado dream last night. I think this makes like the fourth one in the last week. Okay. And I just want to. So there's. Oh, come on. You can process. Processing. Processing. Okay, for now I'm going to leave the clouds where they're at. I can come back to them. At least I've got a better idea of where my light source is coming from. Not that this big glowy thing in the background doesn't tell me. So... let's see. I think instead of doing... I usually like to work from the background forward. But I think... oh, what the hell, let's just do that. So again, lock this layer, duplicate, unlock it, but lock the transparency. You'll have to excuse, my husband's homesick. He's not feeling well. Each. And let's do okay. I'll multiply. I also want to put the blue in there. Put the blue in there. And then let's take orange and not just keep it nice and normal. And I'll go back to the blue. Back to the blue. Ooh, 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 ooh. screen it a little bit because it's supposed to be more. Yeah, okay. Make that to save. And then take care of the harness. Yeah, no, I'm doing the morning schmutz. Oh, I haven't had my coffee yet either. Ooh. Can't believe I'm this chipper without it. Let's see. Some slight detail work. Bring that in a little bit more. Screen. Oh, let's go ahead and take care of him as well. Boop. Yeah, okay, we got screen. All right. And then normal. Yeah. Oh, I can't do that because it's all selected. Alright, let's just do normal. So here. Get that down just a little bit more. And then let's get just a tiny bit of yellow in there. I want to get the tip of the boot too. There we are. And not a lot of yellow. Just enough here and there to show that The intensity of the sun is coming. It's on its way. It just hasn't fully arrived yet. Let's do a really light blue right here. Okay. Oh, no. I see something else I forgot. Gotta put some in the ear. Alright. Let's back out. Save. And next, so we will do the big squirrel, the full-bodied. So I need the darker blue. Oh, it's the same blue. Durr. And I want my orange. So let's put in. Oh, come on. That. At 10% round. Okay. Come back and add some more in there later. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit because I really only want, I don't want it to overpower. And no, not that bright. But we're going to start doing the screen. So, yeah, come on. Sunlight's sort of hitting there. Sort of hitting here. Definitely hitting there. Maybe a little bit more. It's almost 8:30, gang, so it sounds like it's going to be just about closing time for today, at least for this morning. So while I finish doing these little dads, if you have any, as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments if you're seeing this after the stream, or you can email me at gene@rltpress.com. Please check out my different links to my different sites, social media, Facebook, Twitter. Please check out the line it is drawn. And most of all, just have a great day and do something creative. Okay? See you later.